The man himself, the guy who knows the border better than anybody. His name is Tom Homan, and he's with us this morning. Tom, if Title 42 is lifted, what's the Border Patrol's plan?
The Border Patrol's plan right now, I've seen leaked documents. The Border Patrol's plan that's coming from the White House to the department is sending more agents down there. How do we process these people quickly to release them more quickly so it doesn't appear to be a crisis and overcrowding? That's what they're concentrating on. And let me be clear, I was at the Southwest Border Conference a couple of days ago in San Antonio, and I heard the chief say 7,000 to 8,000 a day is the new norm. Now think about that. During the Obama administration, we worked for Jay Johnson, the secretary. 1,000 a day was a bad day. He'd call everybody in. How do we stop the flow? But under this administration, 7,000 or 8,000 a day doesn't seem to be a problem. Joe Biden has not made it down to the border in the middle of historic tragedy that he created. He's going to go on an airplane and go home today. And the Secretary of Homeland Security, where is he at? Where's Kamala Harris at? The Secretary of Homeland Security has been in that position 15 months. The numbers continue to climb every month to historic highs. He needs to be fired. He's the Secretary of Homeland Insecurity. Yeah. The numbers just keep getting worse. It's an historic tragedy. And here's what angers me the most, is that under President Trump, we had the most secure border in my lifetime. I did this for 35 years, and they purposely destroyed it. And now we have this humanitarian crisis. We got over 115,000 Americans dying from overdose deaths because of fentanyl is flying across the border because the Border Patrol is overwhelmed. We have the highest number of migrants that died during the first year of Biden, the highest number of migrants that died during the first year of Biden than ever. So you tell me how his policies are more humane.
Well,
more migrants are dying, more Americans are dying.
They're not, and that's a fact. And I have to believe that the cartels are watching the news flow here. They know that we might lift Title 42. They must be planning to bring enormous numbers of people across the border. And when they get to the border, it's basically a revolving door. They just let them in and distribute them around the country. That is a nightmare, Tom.
Yeah, this administration doesn't get it. So now they're concentrating how we process quicker and release quicker. When you do that, this just brings more. And that lines the pockets of the criminal cartels. Look, this is a serious situation. The United States of America has lost operational control of our southern border. No one could, the Border Patrol doesn't control it. The United States don't control it. We have no operational control of the border. The criminal cartels in Mexico control our border now. And that's just a stone cold fact I've never seen in the history of this nation. And what is this administration doing about it? Nothing. They've not done one thing to slow the flow. Everything they've done is about how to release people quicker. There's a number yesterday came out. Last year under President Biden, 757,000 people were released in the United States. Now you add the 600,000 gotaways, 1.3 million illegal aliens successfully made it into this country last year. And it's going to get worse this year. We're looking at 2.5 million this year. And that's even with Title 42. We already get 1 million in the first 6 months. We're going to break a new record this year, even with Title 42 in place. When they lift Title 42, God help us.
That is a crisis. And Tom Homan, you spelled it out for us, and we appreciate it. Tom, I hope to see you again real soon. Mr. Homan, thank you, sir. All right, quick check of those futures.